Okay, let's play some damn shit.
That does not mean they committed actual miracles and such. But they did things that made them stand out. Now, let's see what Alex says as we venture into this reaction. And again, like the video and comment down below your thoughts. Thank you so much for being part of the family. Let's see what happens.
Suck my
For me, the most troublesome part of Christianity, because truth, for me personally, is its clinging on to the Old Testament. It's the fact that Jesus is...
So he's already starting off, just so everyone knows, that title that'll get some people worked up. He's saying one of the problems is it clings to the Old Testament. That they're already clinging to the Old Testament. So he's already starting with a problem, ladies and gentlemen.
It is portrayed as the fulfillment of the Jewish scripture. And so you cannot let go of this Yahweh figure in the Old Testament who's really troublesome.
And that's why they have to have him in Bethlehem connected to David and things like that. So actually,
you goddamn son of a
bitch. Then it starts to...
No, I don't put you in the goddamn black ass.
Bethlehem, there wasn't a census, there wasn't... Herod was dead by this point.
That is a consensus view. There was a guy. And there are some who doubt it. You know?
Well, now I'm going to put your goddamn black ass.
It seems to me that they wanted him in Bethlehem.
No, I want to report his goddamn shit in there.
Does that matter? Because there was a Jesus guy.
Report his shit in there. I said report
something so strong that
you shit motherfucker.
2,000 years have reacted, and indeed in the first 50 years they reacted very strong.
Come on, you fucking cunt.
That's one of the great interesting things about religion.
Street whore.
I mean, think about the millions of Mormons, right? The millions of Mormons that are practicing Mormonism today. You know, Joseph Smith said some significant things to earliest people, but the snowball effect takes place where they're not really connected necessarily to the original guy. They're connected to the ideas or some of the things that were added to the guy's, vision of who he was, the ideas of who he was. The Gospels have so much legend and mythology, so much put in the mouth of Jesus that likely was not Jesus saying it, that, you're dealing with as Richard Miller might call it in his book, you're dealing with a meme or an archetype. Jesus becomes a mold for the philosophy of your school of thought, and he becomes larger than life and far more than what he actually was in real life.
My Jesus created a religion that lasted and spread around the world so quickly.
Yeah, Jesus did something extraordinary, and you're right to say that basically nobody doubts he existed. There are some Jesus mythicists who think that he didn't exist. But yeah, he existed. It's also quite well established that he was crucified, which is quite an extraordinary fact, because whatever he was saying annoyed people enough that they put him to death in the most sort of gory way a person can imagine.
You suck my motherfucking dick.
So it sounds, look, that is the consensus view. I am open. Just being honest, I am open to questioning these ideas. While I definitely think that what Alex says makes a bunch of sense, and that's a path I go down in my mind, there are another path. They would never invent an embarrassing situation of their guy being crucified. Have you ever read about Addis, the Addis cult? They literally invented a story about the character Addis, who castrated himself in front of a tree, bled out to death, and he is their central figure. And they worship him, and they believed in him. And he was so significant that Claudius, in the 50s, instructed a Roman-wide celebration of Addis. The guy cut his junk off and bled to death. Embarrassing? They made it up, though. So I just don't... Look, I get that scholars like to say this is historical fact, and it may be,
suck my motherfucking
but it may
dick,
not
bitch.
be. Just being real with you, it may not be. And it's hard for me when I know that the school of thought has come out of Christianity in the academic circles for so long that I wish there were more mythicists, just saying, because I don't think we should be overly certain about everything that we are reading.
And it's unlikely to be the kind of thing that would have just been made up out of the blue as well, because
that's why I brought Addis to the picture, because why would they make up Addis, right? Now, it is probably unlikely. I tend to agree that Jews were being crucified. Bitch. Obviously, Josephus talks about this. Philo talks about this. Rome crucified tons of Jews. Tons of Jews. Insurrections happen all the time. They weren't playing games. And what are the odds that some charismatic figure got himself killed? Like John the Baptist was killed by Herod Antipas. I believe it was Antipas or Herod the Great. Can't remember which Herod at the time off the top of my head. But, like, it's not unlikely that a Jew got himself killed.
Suck my motherfucking dick, bitch.
God becoming a man is already troublesome enough for many people, but for him to be crucified, like now we see the cross as a really beautiful and important symbol people wear around their necks, but at the time, I mean, this is an instrument of torture. One of the possibly
slaves often as well.
Bitch, you suck
the
my
earliest depiction of
motherfucking
Jesus
dick,
that we
bitch.
have in art. I think it's tied for there's the so-called magical gemstone in the British Library, but tied for the earliest depiction of Jesus anywhere, any image of Jesus, is a bit of graffiti. It's a graffito
I just eared your rook,
was etched
cutting off your right ear.
into the wall of Hill in
Stupid,
Rome.
you stupid
And I
motherfucker.
think it dates from I want to say the second or third century. And it's a stick figure of a man with a donkey's head being crucified, and another man worshipping him, and it writes out in Greek, Alexamenos worships his god, or Alexamenos worships God.
And that has deep roots. The donkey god.
Bitch, you suck
There's a
my
book
motherfucking dick, bitch.
by
I fucked
M.
his
David Litwell. I'm trying to see if I can
You
see it back
suck
here.
my motherfucking
There's a book
dick,
back here
bitch.
called The Evil
Suck
Creator,
my dick.
where he goes
Suck
into this
my
actual
dick, bitch.
interesting propaganda
Suck my
that was going
dick,
on
bitch.
against Jews
I fucked
and
your
Yahweh. They saw as similar to the god Set in Egypt, and Set, of course,
Man, I fucked
had
your
this kind of
hole.
jackal donkey head. So there's this way in which the ass represented the deity, this
You
desert
stupid
deity of death and
goddamn
such, and they had
motherfucker.
Yahweh as a mockery of that. Well, here's Jesus having the face of a donkey, and some have interpreted this to be that continuation of that mockery of Yahweh.
So somebody's making fun of this guy called Alexamenos for worshipping this donkey-headed god who gets crucified.
Come on, you
Given that people
goddamn
used to
motherfucker.
mock Yahweh as
Shit.
a donkey-headed deity, that's the whole
You
thing. And the fact
goddamn
that this man's on a
fatherfucker.
cross, it's quite clearly Jesus
Man, I
being
fucked that
depicted.
last
Somebody's
guy's
worshipping a
butt
god who's
pieces.
crucified.
Yeah.
It's definitely a Christian image. But the very earliest depiction that we have is somebody making
I
fun of
fucked his
Alexamenos
butt.
because he's worshipping this crucified man.
Yeah.
So
I
the story's
fucked
quite
his
extraordinary, right? The question is what actually happened.
Well, the Christians also
I
mocked
fucked
the
his butt.
Greek myths, and it wasn't just
I
it
fucked
wasn't
his
just Christians.
butt.
There were other philosopher types
I
who
fucked
mocked
his
the stories
butt.
of the Greeks. I mean, Heraclitus, for example, mocks the Dionysians, the Dionysian
my
and
dick
Orphic
hanging out
cults,
of
their
his mouth,
mysteries.
puking cum?
It
Out of
was
his
not
fucking
uncommon
mouth,
for them to
puking
mock the
cum?
sacred stories of some of these figures. What if the gospel is a
Fucking
sacred
bitch.
story that was
Why wouldn't
invented,
we met you,
and they're
fucking
just
cunt?
mocking the depiction that is portrayed there
Bloody
within the
fucking
story,
slut.
like someone would mock Addis castrating himself.
Suck
Someone probably
my
came along and
motherfucking
thought,
dick, bitch.
"This is so stupid." He cuts his
Yeah,
what
that's
off and his
stupid as
what
fuck.
off, all of it, and bleeds to death in front of a tree. How dumb! Well, Christians mocked
Stupid.
the Greek myths, and they mocked Zeus for sleeping with women, forcing himself upon them. Crazy stuff that I'm not going to say
Whoops.
YouTube would ding
You
me
snooze,
for.
you lose,
But,
motherfucker.
there was a lot of immoral behaviors and unethical things that they found
Tried to
within the Greek
strut my
myths
cock
and
of your
silly
butt.
stuff. They mocked them
Son of
for.
a
This is
bitch.
exactly what you get with the
Hear
the
me,
critics
bitch.
of Christianity, Celsus or
Hear
Celsus,
me?
if you want to call him
Hear
Celsus.
me?
Or you might even
Bitch.
have this with
Jimmy,
Julian
shut
the
up.
Apostate and others who
Well,
really
you drink
critique
pee-pee.
Christianity and its claims. So let's continue to see what happens, but I just don't rule out that option.
And
Suck
the
my
interesting thing about
motherfucking
biographies, and the
dick. You
Gospels are
suck my
biographies,
motherfucking
basically.
dick, bitch.
Matthew's very much a biography. They all write in biographic terms, but it would be
Suck
maybe a
my
tad bit
motherfucking
more
dick,
mythic
bitch.
origins. Some of them are
Suck my
seeming to be
fucking
origin
cock.
myths. Virgil's Aeneid seems to be in competition with the Book of Acts. So
Suck my
Luke
dick,
Acts,
bitch.
whoever wrote Luke, likely wrote Acts, and there's this competition going on between this literature and Virgil's an origin myth, not a history. So there is a biographic sense to it, but a lot of scholars question categorizing it strictly in biography, because you don't always have cradle to grave. Some of the things that they do
Suck
do
my
not always
fucking
line up
dick.
with what biographies do at all. So there's
Suck my
putting it in a
motherfucking
strict
dick,
single
bitch.
genre is typically
You suck my motherfucking dick.
questionable.
with I think some mythical elements as well. In particular,
Bitch, suck
birth
my
narratives.
dick, bitch.
Nobody really would have known who Jesus was. If
Suck
you
my
believe these
fucking
stories,
dick.
he's born of a virgin, it's all prophesied, and so of course people would know. But I think historically, nothing really happened with Jesus until he was in his 30s. So what is it that ancient biographers do with people like Alexander the Great? They construct these birth narratives, which are not historical, are not even really meant to be historical.
No, although they've been interpreted by people later on as historical.
Exactly, and so I think what's going on is, so Mark's gospel, our earliest gospel.
But that's kind of the point about this whole, what is history and what is fact and what isn't. Later believers may be reading a sacred story and applying it and thinking it is historical. How do we know what is really historical or not in the Gospels?
Has no birth narrative. And when Matthew and Luke come to write their Gospels, they think this is really important. We should have some kind of birth narrative. Luke's is the most elaborate. Begins with the pregnancy of Elizabeth with John the Baptist. But, you know, you were right. Like, there's this story in the birth narrative you're seeing in the Nativity. It gets a bit confusing because, like, there's Bethlehem, but then Jesus is also from Nazareth and Galilee, and then they go to Egypt at one point. It's all a bit confusing, and it's because they're trying to fulfill these prophecies. So there's a prophecy in Hosea which says, "Out of Egypt I shall call my son," where God is clearly talking about Israel coming out of the land of Egypt. But this prophecy, "Out of Egypt I shall call my son," Matthew wanted to take this, and
I said, "Bitch, you suck my
Luke
motherfucking
wanted to take this
bitch.
and make it about Jesus, and so you get this story of the flight to Egypt, you know, where Herod hears that the king of the Jews has been born, and he's like, "We must kill all of the infants in the land," and so Joseph,
I think that's Matthew, but
was warned in a dream, and they run away to Egypt.
They may have it in both.
Back again. The Gospels say, "So fulfills the prophecy, out of Egypt I shall call my son." So. Yeah, maybe that did actually happen, but it's unlikely.
Bullshit.
Matthew at one point also quotes a prophecy that doesn't exist.
Does this matter? I mean, what this boils down to?
Come on, you motherfucker.
There was a historical Jesus, most likely. He wasn't necessarily the figure portrayed for the reasons you've just been describing, but he did go on to change the world fundamentally because people believed in whatever he was saying.
Yeah.
Come on, you motherfucker.
What did he say? Did he say he was going to rise from the dead? Did he? Was it just simply the teachings that, you know, the Sermon on the Mount that got them to see it this way? I mean,
suck my motherfucking
interpretation
dick,
can shift and change over time.
The truth of what he was matter.
It does to Christians because the big Christian claim is a physical one, which is that Jesus rose from the dead.
Yeah.
And that's really important. Paul famously writes in 1 Corinthians, if Christ has not been raised, your faith is futile, you're still in your sins, right? That is what allows for salvation.
And it's fundamentally, in a rational world, it's fundamentally implausible.
Yeah, I mean, I think so. Like, resurrections seem pretty implausible, right? But with God, anything's possible, right? So it's not like outside of the realm of possibility for me to imagine that if there is a God, he could do something like that. The issue is that for Christians, this is really important. If Jesus didn't rise from the dead, then it is all meaningless. Whereas, if you're someone who just thinks Jesus had this really important message,
God damn it.
Even if you accept the mythicism around his birth and his death, you can still think that he was really important and that something really weird happened that made people found this religion around.
Which you would think. You would believe this.
I think so, yeah. I mean, to the extent that even in early Christianity, I'm a big fan of looking into the alternate, expanded edition director's cut of the Gospels, the Gnostic. Or the apocryphal Gospels, I should say, because they're not all Gnostic, but these weird other Gospels that aren't part of the canon, mostly later. So the four Gospels in the Bible are probably our earliest, right? And we have these later texts, which people get confused when I discuss.
Maybe. Just to comment on that, Elaine Pagels thinks that the Gospel of Mary is being attacked by the Gospel of Luke, which means that Gospel exists somewhere around there. She also thinks that the Gospel of Thomas might be interacting or arguing against, the Gospel of John is arguing against the Gospel of Thomas, which means the Gospel of Thomas would be written and existing around the time of the Gospel of John. So it'd be one of our earliest. Clearly the four are some of our earliest, but to say that they are the earliest is definitely, we don't know.
Because they think that they're true or trustworthy, like they're not, but they do give us an insight into what people believed, because this was their text. This is what they thought. And a lot of these Gospels are either sort of like unconcerned with the resurrection, or think that it kind of doesn't matter. Like the Gospel of Thomas is a famous one. It's a list of sayings, doesn't mention the resurrection.
Does it mention the afterlife? Because that seems to be another critical part of this in religion. We had David Baddiel on this program talking about he's an atheist, but he understands why people believe in God.
Yeah.
And his argument is they believe in God because they need to believe there's something more after they die.
Damn it, God damn motherfucker.
And that's an argument for why Christianity is so successful, because it says to a bunch of downtrodden people, your life might be now, but it's going to be great thereafter.
God damn it.
I think that's a little bit unfair, because it's this sort of slave morality idea that like, you take, it's the Nietzschean view.
Christ.
Slavery is literally the very fabric of the theology of the New Testament. I mean, you're a slave of God. Israel was a slave of God. You know, we need to be bondservants, slaves of Christ. His yoke is light, and it is slave language. It is clearly slave language throughout the New Testament. Now, why would this be popular maybe among more rich people? Is they also suffer. People have hard times. Life is tough. So I can see why a philosophy that teaches stuff about immortality and all that kind of stuff, especially within the Greco-Roman context, where immortality was on every street corner from every mystery cult, you know, would be popular.
Take something which people can't help, which is their downtrodden status. They're poor. They don't have any power. They're essentially immiserated, and because they can't help being those things, they decide to invent a system of virtue around them. So suddenly it's good to be, you know, the whole Sermon on the Mount, you know, blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. It's very sort of, like it's designed to make you feel
it's
good.
Canny, it's mass media, it's approaching the mass media.
But the thing is, this is clearly not just something which consoles people who are poor and humble. This is clearly something which people who are powerful and rich and well off discover when they have their come to Jesus moment and realize that it's all meaningless, right? And so it's not, I don't think it's as simple as like this was just invented to console people who are downtrodden. Because then why would it also be so effective at transforming the lives of people whose lives are ostensibly going quite well? Powerful rulers convert to Christianity. You know, Constantine converting to Christianity set the Roman Empire.
Well, that's centuries later. But yeah, I do think even early on, you're probably going to get some rich people involved. Remember now, there's 4 Gospels, so not every text is speaking to every person. And people today do this. How many rich Christians are there in the world? How many Christians do you know that have like tons and tons of money, but they don't let the whole sell everything you have and come follow me bother them? Again, I think fundamentally the religion does seem to target more of the downtrodden and such, but, you know, maybe not every bit of it. Maybe not every single spot. Blessed are the poor, and then what does Matthew do? Blessed are the poor in spirit. Not poor as in money, poor in spirit. Oh, okay, you can be rich then. You know, so there's these funny things happening within the New Testament that targets both groups.
Well, the genius of it is both. I mean, that's the genius of Christianity. If you were looking from a PR campaign,
exactly,
it has a huge base.
But if it were true, that's what you'd expect. So the fact that you can describe it as, you know, it brings comfort to people, and there's this implication that, well, that explains why it exists. You know, it's not true. It's just that it brings comfort to people. Well, if it were true, you would expect it to succeed basically any way you find it, and it does. Like anybody in any position in their life can find something in Christianity to like, right? And so, I do think
if it were true, that's an odd statement by Alex. If it were true, it'd be successful for almost anybody in any place you find. Bitch. Mormonism, for example, has had some very racist roots, not only toward natives, but also toward black people, and there's all sorts of stuff you could find in the histories how that changed. They changed it to hit those audiences, to target people beyond particular white Americans. You know, the fact that a religion will adapt and accommodate the environment, the people groups that they're in, does not anyway have bearing on their truth. In fact, I could even imagine that a god, we could pick up an evil god, we could talk about a god that has such a narrow outlook that only a few people on earth figure out the truth about it, and everyone else is wrong. I don't think it has any bearing on what is true, is all I'm saying. I think the fact is that it did a good job of mutating in an evolutionary fashion to its environment, to its constituents and such, very well, to the point where when Christianity hits the East, you get this Eastern philosophy Christianity that starts to happen, right? And various forms of Christianity. Christianity in Alexandria, Egypt looked very different from Christianity in Rome and Christianity in the East. this is just how it works. It does a really good job of mutating.
It's a little bit simplistic when people say, religion just gives you consolation, especially because so much of religion is not just about the afterlife. You know, the afterlife's a really important concept, but it's not like Christians are thinking about it day in and day out. They're thinking about the proper way to orient themselves.
And it's not there in Judaism either, is it?
That's true. Yeah, there's much less of a conception of the afterlife, and it's interesting how that evolves over time in the Bible as well. Because the Bible is also this like written history. If you can work out roughly which texts are older and which ones are newer, you can track the way that beliefs shift. Like the existence of heaven and hell, the existence of Satan, for example, who begins as this character in the Old Testament, the Satan, the accuser, and he's part of God's divine council.
Yeah.
And he's like, advising God and like bartering with God, to sort of later become this embodied being who tempts Jesus in the desert to, in Christian like history and mythology, to become like the ruler of hell. It's a trajectory that you can track. But I think what's really important is that most of the ideas that you associate with Christianity, like the afterlife and heaven and this kind of stuff, are essentially not biblical.
Yeah.
That is, at the very least, the way that they're characterized as much.
Even with Mary, right? We talked about this on my big channel, Myth Vision podcast. I did an episode recently, I believe it was the Proto-Evangelium of James, where Mary is like perpetually seen as a virgin, and that dominates the theology. But this is like bullshit. This is a non-canonical text that ended up ruling the thought of Christianity for even today. Ladies and gentlemen, Alex O'Connor, I hope you don't mind my constructive criticism or my thoughts there on why this is such a mess and why it's not so simple and easy to really just explain things in one direction. There's a lot more to it, I think, and a lot more to like freedom and fun and enjoying alternative views to consider when we're talking about Bible, when we're talking about New Testament and its origins and development and all these things. I love this stuff, and I hope you do too. Be sure to subscribe to our React channel. If you hit the bell and then check all, so you'll see subscribe, click it, hit the bell. If you don't hit the bell and check all, you won't get notified every time we do a reaction. Please do that. Like the video. Comment down below your favorite part. I want your thoughts about this. Until next time, see you then.
I'm fucking your butt. Suck my motherfucking dick, bitch. I'm fixing to fuck your butt. I'm fucking your butt. I just busted your whore. Dumbass. I'm fucking your butt. God damn it. God damn it. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. My fucking God. Oh my fucking goddamn. Oh my fucking goddamn. Oh my fucking God. My fucking goddamn. My fucking goddamn. Oh my fucking God. I want. My fucking goddamn. Oh my fucking good God fucking damn God fuck. My fucking good God damn. My fucking God. Oh my Lord, shit. Oh my Lord, shit. Oh my Lord, shit. I fucked his hole. I mean, I was all over him like a chicken all over a fucking goddamn fucking fucked up his ass big dick June bug. Man, I fucked his butt like a pole. Man, I stuck my dick up his cock. Not cock of his butt. Suck my slut. You suck my motherfucking
What
dick,
if I told
bitch.
you the band scared parents in the 70s ended up scaring their own fans in the 80s? Not with blood or fire, but a dance move that looked like a yoga class gone wrong. They traded the demon boots for tassels, heavy wrists for drum machines,
I don't
and
want
the
to see
God
no
of
guy
Thunder
doing no
for
like
whatever
that. I
Paul
want to see a
Stanley was
girl
doing
get
with his
this.
hips. Here's how.
I'm not looking here to sing a goddamn fucking guy do that fucking goddamn fucking shit. Suck my fucking dick. You suck my motherfucking slut. You suck my dick, bitch.
I got $3. Why would I do something that stupid?
Would this be a picture of your?
That's what was in my Facebook. That's just the thing I'm telling you.
Well,
It's
Larry.
not me. Would y'all please
Look
stop?
at
It's
that
not me.
goddamn child. I'm gonna kill him.
No.
Did he not just say that?
You suck my motherfucking dick, bitch. Suck my dick, bitch. You suck my motherfucking dick, bitch. You suck my dick, bitch. You're about to kick it. You suck my dick, bitch.
Hey, it's
You
your boy
suck
Skeet
my
Hansen
dick,
here,
bitch.
back at it again. Right now, we're in Taylor, Michigan, just a few feet away from the
You
Happy's
suck
Pizza
my
restaurant,
goddamn
where
motherfucking
this guy,
goddamn-
our
goddamn
potential
son,
predator,
goddamn bitch.
Lay, aka Shaggy Burmia,
Shit.
is works at Happy's Pizza. He's dishing out cheese pizzas, if you know what I mean, because for the past couple months or so, he's been talking online to a
Suck my
year-old girl.
motherfucking
Now, the
slut.
conversation has been absolutely wild. He sent a couple graphic images of his. He even sent a
Nasty
golf
fucking
video
laugh
to this
out
girl.
loud.
Just
God damn
absolutely
it.
terrible stuff. And the guy has kids of his own, we found out. Looking into him a little bit further, we
Suck
found that
my
he does
motherfucking
have
dick, bitch. You
he does
suck
have
my
a charge,
dick,
a couple
You suck
different
my
felonies
dick, bitch.
on his record.
He has a Berg habitation charge, which is charge in Texas, and then he also has credit card abuse charges in Texas as well.
Okay, and now he's probably about to have abuse on his record. And from what
Abuse charges in Texas as well.
Okay, and now he's
charging Texas, and he has a burg habitation charge, which is charge in Texas, and then he also has credit card abuse charges in Texas as well.
Okay, and now he's probably about to have abuse on his record. And from what he was saying to the decoy, he said that he was charged for attempting to murder someone with his bare hands. And he has told the decoy that he regularly walks around with brass knuckles and or a knife. So we got to be careful with this guy. Even though he's at his job, I don't trust him. He's a previous felon. Maybe up to something fishy. This is him, our boy Lay, aka Shaggy. It's a picture that he took right back there in the Happy's Pizza kitchen. And he's got this nice, not really nice, but he's got this just goatee, this like rectangle shaped goatee. It's not that great. I mean, why shave like the rest of it? Why only keep this like rectangle part? I'm trying to think what this is shaped like some like a candy bar or something. This like candy bar, this Hershey bar mustache or Hershey bar.
It looks
good. He's got going on.
Mustache.
An ice cream sandwich beard. That's his Johnson. Don't want to show that.
Suck my dick.
Starts on Meat 24. The girl said she was. Well, he says, "Can I ask you a serious question, baby? Have you ever had?" Then he says, "Would you like to see my baby? Because my is 9 inches long and 3 inches thick with a curve, baby. So it's going to hurt. Do you think you'll be ready for that?" Without hesitation, he did send a picture of his and it is curved and it seems to match the dimensions that he's bragging about. I mean, I gotta give credit where it's due. This guy is, he's packing the schmeats. I'm not gonna lie. It's just a shame when someone uses a power like this, not for the greater good, to do evil. That's what Shaggy or Lay here is doing. It's just, you hate to see it. And in the conversation here, right after he sends a picture of his he says, "Hold on, baby, I gotta go spice up the ribs." Yeah, Happy's Pizza sells ribs as well, and chicken and all that. So this guy's actively, he's back there in the kitchen, cooking up pizzas, spicing up ribs, and talking, sending his at work to on company time. It's just crazy. "Can I slide my finger inside your and you? I'll be very gentle with you. I want to kiss you, my love." And oh my god, it just gets worse. At some point, I think maybe he fell in love with the girl, but he took a screenshot of his lock screen, and it is the decoy. The decoy is his lock screen. That's just crazy. like, come on, you have a year-old as your lock screen. Wow. And then he's taking pictures of some Jordans right here in the mall that he clearly can't afford. I'm not sure what the context was here, but before that he said, "I love eating and as you my baby." And then for some reason he sends a picture of like some Jordans in the shoe store that he can't afford.
Bag window shopping.
Yeah, literally, because he has naughty dreams about the girl. He sends a picture of, looks like some contraband here. Got some weed there that he's smoking. Looks like quite a big sack of weed. I don't know if that's a legal amount. I'll have to check on that. I'm sure Taylor PD will be interested in that. He says, "I woke up really and I off." Gave the girl the address to his work, which is here. Invited her up here, and now he decided to block the girl, but he's already done all the crime pretty much. He says, "I had a field trip with my daughter this morning," and then he goes to talk to a girl. Jesus Christ! He sent a picture of his and then said, "Hey, I gotta go spice the ribs." That's enough right there. Our plan is to go into the Happy's Pizza, and I'm gonna order 14 cheese pizzas because the girl he's talking to is and cheese pizza because you know why. So I'm gonna go in there, order 14 pizzas, put his to work, and then when I go to pick up the pizzas, I'm gonna take them back out here, and I'm gonna say one of the pizzas has like some kind of weird meat on it, and the meat that's gonna be on it is gonna be a printed out picture of his, and we're gonna show him that when we come in to return one of the pizzas. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into Happy's and order up 14 cheese pizzas. Hopefully this goes well.
For a work party?
Yeah, for a work party, exactly. Hold on. He's right here at the window. He might be. You think he's leaving?
Yeah.
Damn, he is leaving.
He is leaving for the guy. Yeah.
I guess we gotta get him now.
Yeah, yeah, it's tough.
I guess we're gonna have to. Alright, well, I guess he's right here. I guess we're gonna have to bust him now.
Hey, Lay. Lay. How's it going, Lay? Or Shaggy?
Can I help you?
Yeah. So I just need to talk to you about some messages
I haven't.
online.
You can ask.
Yeah, you can ask. Hey, Scrumptious. How's it going?
Pretty good yourself.
Pretty good. How are you?
No.
What are you doing here?
Getting fuck busted.
With who?
Seriously.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but your breath is really kicking right now, Josh. Yeah, it doesn't sound very, it doesn't smell very pleasant.
I'd appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm getting all the whiff right now.
Same time, I'll try to explain.
Right.
It's the difference.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Seriously.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but your breath is really kicking right now, Josh.
Seriously.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but your breath is really kicking right now, Josh.
Kicking.
Yeah, it
Kicking,
doesn't sound very, it doesn't smell very
Get out the
pleasant.
ticket.
Yeah, I'm getting all the
Kicking.
whiff right now. Yeah.
Same time, I'll try to explain. I never
Yeah,
really
let me-
believed this whole situation was real, and I just kind of
Okay.
wanted to see what was up and see what was really
yeah,
going on.
let's
I
pause.
guess I'm stupid for coming out here.
Let's pause. Let's pause.
Yeah, show up, so I don't know why you guys kept pushing me to come out here.
I'm all confused myself
You're
because
confused?
I was born, was it brain tumor?
Brain tumor?
Yeah.
You
Okay.
suck my cock,
I'm all just
bitch.
doing the rest of my life.
Okay.
Oh, I want to hear the.
I want to listen to this. Okay. I want to listen to this. I want to listen to this. Did you hear that? Those are the cuffs going around your son. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Those are the cuffs going around your son. Did you hear that?
Run, you dick sucker. Move, you dick sucker.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. My phone got stolen from me.
You know what I'm talking about?
My phone's been stolen. I just got a new phone. You can ask my manager and them. They
phone's
told me to get a phone.
Your phone's been stolen.
It's been stolen from me. You can check through it, sir. I didn't have anything on it.
So you know what I'm
I know
talking
it's happened
about.
because they came in and they told me that y'all were looking for me the other day when I wasn't at work.
Okay.
And I told them, I said, I don't know what y'all are talking about.
Okay.
I didn't have a phone. I haven't had a phone. Maybe about a week ago I got a phone.
Okay.
So
Listen to this dickhole.
Someone stole your phone
I swear to God.
and did what?
I don't know what they did, sir. That's just it. I don't even have a Facebook no more because they got into my Facebook. I haven't done
Okay.
anything. I got $3. Why would I do something that stupid?
Wait, I haven't even
I know,
accused.
no.
I haven't accused
You're a
you of
queer
anything.
bait.
Because they had told me about it already.
Okay, what do
My
you-
boss and manager said that somebody came in to look for me and that it was something about me messaging. And I'm like, no, it's not. Nothing like that because I don't have a phone.
So you weren't messaging him.
I swear to God, I wasn't. I just got my phone back.
You just got it back.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, let me just ask you, Leia.
Yes, sir.
Would this be a picture of your?
That was on my Facebook.
This was on your
Yes, sir.
Facebook.
I have a lot of pictures that me and my ex used to send videos and stuff when I was in rehab.
A picture of your is public on Facebook.
Sir, somebody hacked into my stuff and they threatened me.
Horse
They
shit.
called me and they threatened me that they were going to put my stuff on Facebook if I didn't pay them $3,000.
They hacked you.
Yes, sir. They've hacked me. Like you can ask my parents. They called my parents and stuff and told them that if I didn't give them $3,000, that they were going to put all my pictures and everything on Facebook, on social media, and ruin my life.
So they more so blackmailed
Yes,
you.
sir. They're trying to. They were
Okay.
trying to, and I didn't. I just quit talking to them.
Okay.
I was at work. My phone got stolen. I told my
Okay.
manager, I said, hey, look, I
Horseshit.
need a new phone.
Okay.
He goes, well, let's see what we can do to help you out.
Got
So
it.
I had to get my manager to pay me money out of his pocket so I can go get a new phone.
And
But
you're-
I've had people blackmail me, try to
Okay.
blackmail me and say, hey, look, you don't pay me this $5,000, I'm gonna blackmail you.
And your manager can attest to this.
Yes, sir, he can.
Getting you a new phone for this.
Yes, sir, he can.
Okay. I think we should go ask him
Okay,
this
let's go
just to
ask him.
clarify.
Let's go ask him.
Okay. Okay, let's go ask him. Oh, Rick, just get the keys. Just turn the car off. Get the keys.
Come on, no, come on, sir.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, we're coming on. Are you just on break, or are
I'm
you?
going home.
Are you going home for the
I'm
night?
going to see my
Okay.
kids and then I'm gonna go.
Oh, so you have kids too?
I got 3 daughters, sir.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying, why would I want to do something this stupid?
Okay. Well, we just want to clear it up, Lay. So if we could ask your manager.
We can clear it out, like I said.
Yeah, okay.
For him to get a phone.
Yeah, fair enough. So yeah, it just looks here I mean, as you know.
Like I said, I've had people call me.
Right.
They're gonna blackmail me because they got all my pictures. They got
Now-
this and they got that.
Now, Lay, you do know there is a recorded phone call as well.
Yes, sir. I don't
And
know
it-
nothing about nothing, sir.
It sounds like your voice on the phone call. Also, we have a video that was sent.
Sir, like I said, everything that was on my
It looks
phone,
like a person off. Was it you in the video?
It was me to my ex.
It was you, but you sent it to your
Yes,
ex.
I sent it to my ex.
So you
I had it
didn't.
in my Facebook.
So you didn't send that.
No, sir, I haven't sent anything to any.
You didn't send the video to a year-old
No,
girl.
sir, I have not sent anything to anybody, sir. I'm being
Okay.
honest. You can ask my manager
Okay.
right now.
Okay.
Poor
We'll ask your
shit.
manager. We'll ask him if this is your and go from there. And now, Lay.
It's not a brass knuckle. It's a thing for a motorcycle. It's like brass knuckles, but it's for the shifter of a motorcycle. It's in my bag. Yeah.
Okay.
And
So,
it's
Lay, let me ask you. Whoever's had the conversation knows a lot about you. They know you work here. They gave,
I've been here for 5 years, man.
they gave your work address.
I've been here for 5 years.
But
Everybody
let
knows me.
Let me ask you this.
Yes, sir.
So, in the conversation here, it looks
Now
like you sent
fuck
a
up and
picture
take
of
that
this
goddamn.
girl.
So can we do this, sir?
And
That's my
then,
manager?
yes, but after that, you said you had to go spice up the ribs.
Okay, sir.
You stupid
everybody knows I work
So,
here.
motherfucker.
were you doing this on company
No, sir,
time?
it was not, sir. I have no
It wasn't you.
No, sir, it was not. Because
Okay.
the manager, man.
Okay, we'll
Oh
do
my
that. We'll ask
God,
the
I
manager.
fucked up.
I mean, you talk about kissing her and various activities.
No, sir. Hey, Steve. Didn't I have to ask you for money? Someone stole my phone. See it there.
Now,
This man can verify that my phone was stolen and I had to ask him for a phone.
you got him a new phone.
I didn't got it, but
He gave me the money.
Okay. So, are you aware that Lay has been using company time to text and send pictures, inappropriate pictures?
They said I'm missing on.
was here working.
He's always here. Well, I know that because I have a because we have a picture from here working that he sent to a year-old girl, and he also sent a picture of his and said he had to go spice up the ribs after.
I got daughters. Would I do something like that?
Yeah, we catch a lot of individuals that have daughters as well.
The thing is, sir, like I told you,
So-
the phone was stolen, and so I had to get a new phone from this man. The money to get a new phone. This man just verified it, man.
When was your phone stolen?
Like what? 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago?
That's around the time we were
That's what I'm saying.
that's around the time we were looking for you.
Sir, I
So
was.
that's
I've been here this whole
convenient.
time.
Come on, you
Well, wait,
bitch.
it's convenient that you would lose your phone around the time we were that you knew we were looking for
I'm not gonna do
you.
something that's stupid to see my kids, okay? To mess with my kids, okay?
Wait, you know we have a recorded phone call.
Okay, sir, can we go outside and talk, please? Because we're recording.
It's air conditioning here.
I'm gonna talk outside, okay? I'm not gonna do it outside.
Oh, so we're just letting you know what he's doing on company time. So Lay.
Can I arrest you something, sir? I gotta go see my kids, man.
Well, you sent that and then you say I saw that, but I was busy putting spice on the ribs.
Okay.
You say you were putting spice on the
sir,
ribs.
Okay, I don't know who's doing it, but it wasn't me. I swear to God, I put that on everything I love, man.
Lay, who do you think would do this?
Sir, I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know who's gonna try to blackmail me. I've had people try to blackmail me before.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know what the going on.
You don't know what's going on.
Sir, you wanna
Okay. Well, let me ask you if this is your voice here, Lay. I'm just gonna pull it up here.
Okay, sir, I'm holding up, sir. Okay, I'm holding
Okay.
up. Are you gonna arrest me or what?
We just wanted to talk to you about it. So,
Okay, it's a conversation. This conversation's over with, man. Can we talk? I gotta
oh,
go
it's
see my kids,
it's
man.
not over yet.
It's not over yet.
Now, Lay.
Oh, yeah,
Well-
you realize that this is a felony, right?
So,
no, sir, I do not because
It's
it's
not.
not me. That's just the thing I'm telling you.
Well,
It's
wait.
not me. Will y'all please stop? It's not me. Fuck.
okay, Lay, if it's not you, maybe we should.
This conversation's over with, man. Can we talk? I gotta
Oh,
go
it's
see my kids,
it's
man.
not over yet.
It's not over yet.
Now, Lay,
Oh, yeah,
You realize that this is a felony.
talk to you.
Sir, I'm holding up.
Let me ask you if this don't know what's going on.
Sir, you don't blackmail me before.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know what the going on.
You don't know what's going on.
Sir, you don't
Okay. Well, let me ask you if this is your voice here, Lay. I'm just gonna pull it up here.
Okay, sir, I'm holding up, sir. Okay, I'm holding
Okay.
up. Are you gonna arrest me or what?
We just wanted to talk to you about it. So,
Okay, it's a conversation. This conversation's over with, man. Can we talk? I gotta
oh,
go
it's
see my kids,
it's
man.
not over yet.
It's not over yet.
Now, Lay.
Oh, yeah,
You realize that this is a felony, right?
So,
no, sir, I do not because
It's
it's
not.
not me. That's just the thing I'm telling you.
Well,
It's
wait.
not me. Will y'all please stop? It's not me. Fuck.
okay, Lay, if it's not you, maybe we should call the police, get the authorities over here, and let them know what's going on.
Okay, you can do that.
You want to do that?
Yeah, just do that because
Okay.
I'm gonna go see my kids
Hold on a
anyway.
second. Well, yeah, if you want to stick around,
Sir, I want to
just
go
so
see
we
my
can.
kids, man. I haven't seen them in a week because I'm in Bible school, okay?
Okay, I
Can I
understand.
go see them?
Well, Lay, I just want to talk to you about this
Sir,
first.
we've been talking and I'm telling you it's not me.
Lay, so You're telling me... Oh, I'll look through it.
Go ahead.
Okay, if you'll allow it. Okay. So there wouldn't be... so this is a new phone as of the last couple of weeks. A week ago. So well, anything in here wouldn't be on... It wouldn't be on this phone.
They're blaming me for messaging minors and stuff. Dude, come on, man.
So you know... Do you know, Lay? You get everyone on camera.
We're hanging out here for cool now.
Dude, I don't message with nobody, dude. I don't message around with nobody. I told you I stole my phone and I don't know who me.
I have a picture of you at work.
We appreciate you.
Well, how do you know?
It's not me, I swear to God.
How do you know Shaggy? Oh, you work here with him? Okay.
I don't message with nobody, bro. I swear to God. Every time I see me on my phone, what am I doing? On the casino apps or playing games. That's it.
Well, I'll tell you. He did send a picture of his and then say that he has to go spice up the ribs. So, bunch of stuff like that. Everything pretty much lines up.
So the thing is we got to sort out to find out what happened. Right? And that's the whole point of this.
And you're being very dismissive. So you look guilty. You seem guilty.
Damn it.
Look, if I'm seen guilty, then I apologize.
God damn
it's just
it.
that this is not me. I swear to God.
The thing is, Shaggy, when I first approached you and I didn't say anything about
I know who
this.
you were because I've seen your shows before, sir.
You've seen my shows
Yes,
before?
I've seen your shows
Okay.
before. I'm not going to do something to put myself in jeopardy because I just got out of prison not too long ago.
Okay.
Why would I go back? These are the
Okay.
kind of people that used to be out of prison.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Ministers. You be out of in prison. Why would I want to do something like that to my own
So,
self?
let me ask you, Shaggy. You've seen my shows before.
Yes, sir, I have.
And you've still decided to engage in a conversation
Sir,
like this
it was not me,
but
I
it
swear
wasn't
to
you.
God.
Now, Shaggy, if you've seen my show before, you'll know that that's a very common excuse.
Yes, sir, I know what the common excuse is.
You know, the guys
I also know
say...
that people say that they don't do this and that, and then
Yeah.
with the dog or whatever. Okay?
Exactly.
I'm not trying to be caught with anything because I'm not doing anything.
Okay.
I'm trying to live a life to where I can get back to where I'm a civil man. I'm tired of people being
fucking
accusing us, man.
But I'm saying a lot of people do say their phone was hacked. It's a very common excuse
Sir,
we get.
I put that on everything I love. My dad's even called me before and asked me who was asking me for money. I'm
Okay.
like, I don't know, Dad. Okay?
Got it.
My dad has gotten phone calls from other people telling him that they're gonna hack my social media if I don't pay them $5,000.
Okay.
And you know my dad told me to call the cops.
What's up?
But you know what? Every time I've talked to the cops have always never talked to me. They've never done anything. So that's why I hate cops because every time I'm trying to talk to them, I've always ended up in jail for being the wrong one.
Okay.
And then when it comes out that I'm not the wrong one, then they're like, okay. But I swear to God, that was not me.
Okay. Let me ask you one thing. If this isn't you, why does the phone number that the messages were coming from come back to your information in our database?
Sir, like I said, my stuff has been hacked into. I've had people, listen to me. I've had friends call me from Texas asking me, hey man, are you sending me friend requests on Facebook?
Wait.
No, I'm not.
Has your number ever at any point been...
It's been for the last 8 years.
Has that ever been...
That has been my phone number for the last 9 years, man.
Then how are these messages coming from that phone number if it's not
Sir,
you?
I didn't have a phone there for a while. They stole it from me.
They stole your phone.
I told you that, sir, from right there in the work. My boss even admitted that I had to give me money for the phone.
So you have a different phone number now?
No, sir, I got the same one because they wouldn't change it.
They wouldn't
They would not change it. I tried to get Cricket to change it. They told me that I had to go and pay $20 to have my number changed.
So you couldn't change your
I couldn't
number?
change the number because I didn't have the money for it.
So tell me how your phone got stolen.
Sir, it was sitting right there charging. Somebody walked in and somebody grabbed it.
Okay. And they did you have a passcode on it?
No, sir, I did not.
No passcode?
No, I had no passcode on it.
Are you not just not very careful about your
sir, I got
personal
daughters,
stuff?
and they like to use my phone. They like to go through my phone. They like to use my phone.
Well, I hope they don't find a picture of your
No, sir, they don't because I don't have that kind of stuff in there.
Okay.
I used to have that stuff in there, yes, when I was with my ex. Yes, we used to go to, I was in rehab. She sent me pictures of her playing with herself. She sent me videos of her playing with herself.
Okay.
She had all that, I had that whole thing too on my phone.
Okay.
And then somebody hacked into my Facebook, and next thing I know, I'm getting messages saying, hey, if you don't pay me $5,000, I'm going to ruin your life. I'm going to put everything on Facebook. I'm going to ruin your family. I'm going to make sure that your job knows what you're doing. This, that.
Damn it. Do you think that same person set you up,
Sir,
like, to make it look like it was you?
Like I said, I've been getting messages from them saying that they're going to put my life on blast if I don't pay them $5,000, $2,000, $3,000, whatever.
And they got your Pictures,
They got everything of mine, sir.
videos.
They got everything because they've even sent them to me.
Okay.
They've even sent them to me saying, "Hey, look, is this you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, why?"
Do you have a record of that?
No, sir.
Them sending it to you?
Sir, it was on my other phone.
Your other phone that you
Sir, everything I
lost.
had was on my other
Stolen.
phone.
Okay.
Everything. I had to redo this whole phone.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you ask for any? I made you guys have cameras in the store, right? Happies?
Yes, sir.
The
video one. I don't know if they're working out.
Did you inquire about seeing if anyone on camera stole your phone while it was in there charging?
We looked.
You looked?
They looked on it, and they saw a couple of black kids around the phone and everything, but they didn't see them grab it. So we don't know what happened to it. Who grabbed it or what, or when it was grabbed.
Okay. And your manager can attest to you inquiring about your phone being stolen?
Yes, I even asked them. I said, "Hey, check in the next HD, man. Did you guys see my phone? I can't find it."
But you went to your manager and asked them, "Hey, let's pull up the camera footage." Did you ask them to pull up? You asked them to pull up the camera footage. Okay. But it wasn't your boss. Okay. These owners. When are they here?
Whenever they decide to come, to show up.
Okay. Maybe we can call them and ask if they can verify that. I'm sure your boss isn't there. So if we call Tammy and ask her, "Hey, did Lay come in and inquire about seeing the surveillance footage?"
That's fucking
Lay. Lee? Sorry, I thought it was Lay. Okay, the way it's spelled looks like that. Well, Shaggy, you go by Shaggy, right? Okay.
That's the street name.
Okay, here you go by Lee. Okay, Lee. Okay, so we can call Tammy and ask, "Hey, did Lee inquire to you about seeing surveillance footage in your store about his phone being stolen?"
Yes, sir.
And she will say, "Yes, we looked at the footage."
I don't know if she said yes that they looked at the footage.
Well, if you looked at the footage, surely she wouldn't lie.
I asked them before for stuff, and it takes them a while to get to us.
Well, wait, you just said you reviewed the footage with her and saw a couple
the footage with her. I know. That's a lie.
No. Did he not say that?
I never said that. I asked my manager to review the footage.
You asked your manager.
Dumbass.
I'm sorry. Okay.
One time. Listen, he's been respectful to you this entire time. Do not do that.
I apologize.
Okay, let's just bring it down. Okay. So I'm just trying to get it.
One time. Listen, he's been respectful to you.
I'm sorry. Okay.
One time. Listen, he's been respectful to you this entire time. Do not do that.
I apologize.
Okay, let's just bring it down.
Do not do what?
View the footage with her and saw a couple.
The footage with her. I know. That's a lie.
No.
Did he not just say that?
I never said that. I asked my manager to review the footage.
You asked your manager to review the footage.
You don't need to react like that.
I'm sorry. Okay.
One time. Listen, he's been respectful to you this entire time. Do not do that.
I apologize.
Okay, let's just bring it down. Okay. So I'm just trying to get it straight here, Lee.
I'm not messing with somebody, man.
So you didn't review the footage.
God,
But you
damn
asked
it.
Tammy.
I asked them if they could see on the footage if anybody took my phone.
Okay. When did you ask this?
I asked the day that I came in and asked Steve if I could get money for a phone. Say, hey,
Okay.
maybe find out who stole my phone or what.
Do you remember what day that was?
No, sir.
God
not.
damn
Okay.
it.
To be honest with you.
Okay, but if we call Tammy, she will say yes. Lee came to me and
I guess
asked.
so, sir.
Okay.
I mean, is there anything else that we need?
We should ask her. We should call her up and ask her.
Sir, can we get through it, man? Are you gonna arrest me or not? Are you gonna let
Lee,
me go, man?
if your story, if she says that you asked about that footage, your story will check out.
Okay.
Because right now I think that you're making this up.
Let's go.
Because
Let's go, man. Let's go, man. Let's get this over.
Well, was this your lock screen at any point, Lee?
No, sir, it was not.
It wasn't. You weren't shopping for Jordans recently
No, sir,
either.
it wasn't.
Okay.
Let's clear the air here and keep your hand out of the pocket.
Yep.
Your hands are in your pockets and keep going.
Oh, hold up, wait a minute, hold up, sir. I can't put my hands in my pocket. I'm just grabbing my lighter, man.
I just.
You can grab your light. I don't mind. I just want to get the story straight.
I understand, okay, but
Because
are we done here?
if it's the wrong guy, this is a bad look. Wouldn't you agree? We don't want to make the wrong guy look bad. You know.
Can I stop recording, please?
Okay.
So can I answer any questions you guys need? Because I know, Shay, we've all known him for years.
Oh, right now I need to ask the manager
Hey,
something.
you remember when I came in and I asked him to review the video to see if when my phone was stolen?
I remember you saying your phone got stolen, but you did get arrested for the same stuff.
Yeah, because they said that I was the one that was doing something when I wasn't.
Do you recall him asking to review any footage of his phone being stolen? Okay. Because we were looking for him a couple weeks ago, and the timeline aligns with, you know, if his phone got stolen at that point. Seems like he's trying to get rid of the evidence, and now we got a new phone.
Then no enough Shannon didn't show y'all the footage of whoever took my phone.
I don't think from here they took your phone.
They didn't take it from here, Shay. Well, that's what you just said a little bit
It was
ago.
here and it was gone when I came. Remember the day?
I don't know, but he said my phone is gone.
So where were you charging your phone?
Right up here, over here. And where we have the tablets and stuff at. That's where people charge me sometimes.
And any customer has access to that, and they will be able to steal his phone?
Have access to it. I'll right there in front of the doors open.
Okay.
We have kids coming.
Okay. Well, I imagine you have cameras that would have seen that.
There's cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
But I don't have access.
You don't have access.
I told him, I said, I asked you to see the footage and nobody said anything, so I left it alone.
So he did ask to review the footage of that. Okay. It's just crazy to me that someone would steal your phone and use it and pose as you, use it to message a girl. Doesn't that sound a little odd? And for them to pretend, yeah, it's just weird. I mean, you know, all the there is a couple phone calls. Yeah, it looks like he sent us a picture of some contraband here. He might have had that when he was here on the job. And the thing is, you know, this is his number here that the messages are coming from. It is registered to him. We looked in the database. So he's saying someone stole his phone and used it to message a little girl. That's your pen too. This is your pen. This is him this is your kitchen, right? He's wearing the same uniform.
This is a uniform we wear every day.
Okay. Oh, so the picture's already done. Okay. Got it.
When was that? Back Sunday.
When was that sent? I don't know if I have the date on that. Oh, here we go. It looks like Sunday, June 22nd at 7:17 p.m. Do you usually work that day? Sunday. This is what I make at work. So you're telling me you had a picture of this in your phone already of the food?
Me and another manager named Calvin, we used to take pictures of the food that we make to see if we could do it better.
And they just
and I was pictures that were in my phone.
And even pictures of the menu in the store.
I sent it to my aunt, I sent it to my dad, I sent it to my family back home in Texas. Everything was on my phone.
Shaggy, whoever did this, they really went out of their way to frame you up.
Sir, I'm telling you.
Who would do anything like that to you?
Like I said, I got messages saying that if I don't pay them $5,000, they're going to put all my life on social media. And they're going to ruin my life, they're going to ruin my job. No, sir, I don't. That was on the other phone, Steve.
You don't have it. Okay.
So this is a whole new phone. I had to get a whole new.
Do you remember the date that your phone was stolen?
No, sir, I don't. It was like, 3 weeks ago here?
3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
let's see. 3 weeks ago would be about around the time we were initially looking for you.
Okay, well, at that time, I was in here, I had gotten arrested for something else, and I ended up...
Around, like, 3 weeks ago?
Yes, sir.
You got arrested 3 weeks ago?
4 weeks ago now?
No, but he got arrested, and then 3 days he didn't come to work.
Okay. Got it. Okay. Well, I mean, everything just lines up with it being him. From what I have here, it's just... It all just lines up.
Like I said, if it's not me, all those pictures and everything were in my phone. I had a lot of pictures in my phone. I don't even have pictures of my mom. That was in my phone with my daughter. Remember the pictures I put together with my mom and my daughter? All those were in my other phone.
In your other phone. Okay.
Everything's gone. I have nothing.
Hey, do we have a recorded phone call with Lee? Can you send me that directly? I just want to see the voice matches up because it seems like Lee may, he got his phone stolen and he hasn't been sending any of these messages. That's what he's saying. Okay. I hear, yeah. Do you want to just sit down and take it easy? Okay. Okay. Okay, I hear you.
It's him. I hear his voice.
Okay. Well, my colleague says it sounds like you. Send me the voice clip you have of the recorded phone call. Yeah. We're all going to have to talk to the police. They're going to... Well, they're going to want to talk to all parties involved.
I just want to see my kids, man. Can I go see my kids?
I think we should all just wait until the police get here. Lee? Hold on, I'm hearing the phone call. Oh, Lee. Lee, let me ask you this. Well, let me ask you this. Is this your voice?
That sounds like me.
It sounds like you? I'm pretty sure that's you. That's you? Lee, if that's you, then that would mean you're behind the messages.
I'm not behind the messages because I haven't texted anybody.
Well, how do I have this recorded phone call? With your voice on it? Lee, I know you've had a run-in with the police before. Look, we know you've had a run-in with the police before. We know about the felony. You're just gonna, the best thing you can do.
Turn myself in the morning, please. I will. I just want to go see my kids, man. They got back from Bible camp.
The best thing you can do is just wait for the police to meet with us.
Let the cops come find me.
Okay, well.
Okay, look, you know what? I'll stop right here.
Okay.
Right there, okay. Right here. Arrest me.
We're not going to have you in front of St. Coney Island that's adjacent to the squirrel lanes.
Are we done, man?
No, we're not done.
Well, we just said.
Hey, listen.
No, man, I am calm, dude. I want to go see my kids, man.
Adjacent to the squirrel lanes.
Are we done, man?
No, we're not done.
Well, we just said.
Hey, listen.
Are we done, man?
No, we're not done.
Well, we just said.
Hey, listen.
No, man, I am calm, dude. I want to go see my kids, man.
Let's be respectful.
Sir, I've been as respectful as I can.
Well, the police are gonna want to know where you are. We're gonna have to report it to them.
We don't need to be cussing at one another, okay?
The address you can find me at.
We have all the information.
We already have that. We know where your address is.
That's how we knew where to come here. Okay? So then, why don't you just hang out? Okay?
I want to go see my kids, man.
So listen.
You can probably see them after the officers.
Right now.
No, it's not you, right? It's not you. You said it's not you.
Okay. We could sort out all this when the police get here.
Lee, you said you're not behind the messages, right? And this isn't your. Well, I'm sorry. You said it is your, but you didn't send it, right?
I didn't send it, sir. I swear to God, I didn't.
Why would someone else send your, Lee?
Why would somebody else send somebody else's phone? Why would somebody else send somebody else's identity? Please tell me that.
I mean, not to talk to for sure.
Come on,
for sure
you
not
dick
to talk
sucker.
Lee, just slow down.
Man, I want to go see my kids.
Hey.
Y'all got my address?
But Lee, at this point, we're making a police report.
Okay, go tell them, sir.
We're making a police report here because the thing is the way that you're behaving, the way you've been behaving.
I've been trying to go see my kids,
you
man.
are a risk to society.
I'm not a risk to nobody because
Yes,
I want to
you
go see
are.
my kids.
Well, with the contents I have in this binder, Lee.
We've had conversations. Look, see, I got people following me now, man. Look.
You have to wait till the police get here. That's what
At this point.
Okay.
Listen,
I'm not gonna do anything.
We're all gonna have to wait.
I've been respectful to you several times.
I have been respectful
Listen,
to you.
no, you haven't. You've been acting like you're still in prison.
Because I want to go see my kids.
I understand that, and I want to go see my kids too. You understand why I'm elevating it? I want to go home and see my kids too.
I want to go see my
so I
kids
need you to
before-
chill.
I am
We
chill.
all have a job to do.
Okay?
God damn it. God fucking damn
Let's
it.
just take it easy.
Come back over here and I'll wait for y'all.
Okay.
I'll wait with y'all.
We can go over here. Okay. That's fine.
Jesus fucking
So you're telling me a random person stole your phone?
Yes,
How do they know so much about you?
I've been here for 7 years, sir. My life is on my phone.
So they just know,
Everything I do is on my phone.
and they just further pretended to be you to this year-old
Sir,
girl?
why would somebody